Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Stephanie and I'm a physical therapist. Today we're going to go through a mobility routine that mainly works on your spine but also your hips, and this will just kind of get you loosened up and get everything working like it should. Okay, so we're going to start with a downward dog, and you could just follow along with me. We'll do about 30 seconds to a minute of each of these exercises. And if you want to do a little bit more, you can go ahead and do that, or you can just follow along with me. Okay, so we're going to do a downward dog first. So feet on the floor, hands on the floor. Just going to kind of lean back into your hips and then come down. And you can hold that for a little longer, but I like to hold it just for a few seconds, up to 5 seconds. Kind of lean into those hips. Feel a good stretch in your spine and your hamstrings. Just kind of leaning back here. Kind of a good shoulder stretch too. So we'll do a few more of those. All right, let's go 3 more. We'll go 1 and 2. And last one, we'll go number 3. Okay, from there, we're going to stay on our hands and knees, and we're going to do thread the needle. So you're going to take one hand, come under here, and then come back up. So we're going to do a few back and forth, and then we're going to add another movement to this. So just here, here, and just you can pause for a couple seconds if you want to, get a good stretch at the bottom there. Kind of follow with your head. Okay, let's go 2 more to each side. That's 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to do a couple more, but we're going to add something. So we're going to go under, and then come back up and rotate up. So we'll just do all on one side, and then we'll switch to the other. So under, and then rotate up. Under, and rotate up. Let's do 2 more. Under, rotate up, and last one. Okay, then we'll do the other side. So go under here, do the thread the needle, and then rotate up as high as you can. Underneath, and then 2. We're gonna go 5 of these. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then we're going to stay on our hands and knees and go into my favorite one, the cat-cow. You want to arch your back down as far as you can. And then slowly, so we're going to do this kind of in segments. Arch up as high as you can. And then again, slowly the other way. Arch down as low as you can. Just nice and slow. Just like that. You can get a good stretch when you get to the bottom. And then a good stretch at the top. Go back and forth. Okay, we're going to go 2 more times. There's 1. And last one. Going nice and slow. Okay, from there, we're going to lay on our stomach. And we're going to do the scorpion. So this is another one of my favorites. So from here, you're going to take one leg and rotate your leg back and tap your foot on the floor. And then you're going to go to the other side and same thing. Just nice and slow, back and forth. This really gets your spine moving, It's a good one for your hip flexors as well, and it feels really good. If you can't get your foot all the way to the floor, that's okay. Just go to where you can, and then just keep working on it. Try not to go too fast as you do it. Okay, let's go 2 more to each side. There's 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to sit up, and for the rest of the routine, I'm going to use this little chirp wheel. So this is a 6-inch chirp wheel. This is great. I love these. I use them all the time. So if you want one, you can get one. If you don't have one, you can use a foam roller, or you can roll up a towel or fold over a pillow, whatever works. And so what we're going to do is lay over this on our backs. And so it's just going to go under your low back like this. And again, if they have a smaller wheel, so if you want the smaller one, if you don't want as much extension here, you can use that. Or again, you can use a rolled up towel or a pillow or a smaller foam roller. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to just bring our legs up to our chest, and you're just going to hold here. Hold about 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. Kind of a hold, getting some back extension here. And then from there, you're just going to tap one leg at a time down to the ground. And if you can't get all the way down, that's okay. Or try a smaller roll under your back. So just back and forth, tapping your foot nice and slow. Then we're going to do 1 more on each side. And then you're going to hold here again. Just bring your knees up to your chest. Get a good stretch. Okay, and then from there, we're going to do another set of taps. Just tap down. This one is working your hip flexors too. Okay, let's do 2 more on each side. Number 2. Okay, we're doing 1 more round of that. So knees to the chest, just hold 5 or 10 seconds. You can hold longer if it feels good. And then 1 more set of taps. Just tap down here. Back and forth, nice and slow. Okay, 2 more on each side. And last one. Okay, then from here, we're going to put our feet down on the floor. And you can just hold this position if you want to. We're going to add in a little extra hip stretch. So you're just going to put 1 foot underneath, and let your hip and knee just go down towards the ground. Hold for a second or 2, come back up, then bring the other one down. We're just going to alternate like that. And if this is too tough, again, you can just kind of hold that position until you're ready to move. You can also bring your feet out a little bit more if that's easier for you. Okay, we're going to do 1 more on each side. There's 1 and 1. Okay, from there, we're going to sit up. So that's something that you can just kind of add into your routine. You can do it daily, you can do it every other day, but that'll kind of loosen up your spine, loosen up your hips, and it strengthens your hips a little bit too. So that's a great one to try.